and welcome to Step Outside. I'm your host, Pete Curet. We're back here today at this historic home built by Lon McGarty. Today, we're going to choose our lighting for the driveway and yard. We'll get a lesson in mixology from the last drop, and after months of hard work, we'll reveal the finished project. All that and more on this episode of Step Outside. One very important aspect to any landscape is to be able to use it at night, and that's where low volt lighting comes in handy. And I've got Alex here with Grand Materials. How you doing, Alex?
Good. How are you doing, Pete?
So you brought us a bunch of different stuff out here today. You got a copper fixture here?
Yes. This copper fixture is a really nice decorative piece. This fixture is actually going to patina in time. It's only going to put out 4.5 watts of electricity. Going to use.
Now, that's maybe a little too fancy. I kind of like these better. And you've got two different size hats here. This would be a great one for our driveway light and this one for our pathway light.
I agree with you. This one here, being that it is a smaller hat, especially on your pathways out in the field, you're not going to get a really big ring on the ground. It's just going to give a low-key light out there on your pathways.
Now all of these fixtures are from Kichler, and you actually have 3 different uplights here, and this one seems to have 1 bulb, this one 3, and this one 6.
Yes, what's nice with LED, just like halogen, there's different wattages, different beam spreads. This one here is just a little 6.5 watt spotlight for those little tight areas you need to get into with a little fixture.
Might be great for uplighting maybe a bronze sculpture in the garden.
Yes,
or something
most
like
definitely. These here are going to be more of your shine up your trees.
Big saguaro
your big
cactus.
saguaro cactuses that you have out here. They come in different variety of watts. I got a 4.5 watt with us today, which only has 3 diodes. And I have one here with 6 diodes. It's going to be 8.5 watts.
And that's equivalent to what, about
this
a 35?
Is about a 35 watt halogen bulb.
You know, one of the great things I like about using the LED system is it takes a very little transformer, like a 300 watt transformer, and we can usually run 12-2 wire all day and not have to worry about voltage loss or anything like that.
That's what's nice about LED now. You don't have to be a mathematician.
I know, that's tough.
You don't have to worry about calculating. Now it's just pretty much plug and play.
And as long as you plug them in right with good connectors, waterproof connectors.
That is the most important thing with low voltage lighting. Water and electricity does not mix, so a good connection is going to work great.
Well, let's go take some of these lights and see where we're going to use them in our garden out here.
Sounds good, let's go.
Okay, so this large hat light is a perfect light to illuminate the drive because it sends out a large angle of light. And if I put one right here at the main entrance to our path, it'll do double duty and light both the drive and the path. Now, I could use this spotlight right here on this great cactus, but I don't need it because we'll get a lot of bounce light from that. Isn't that what you think, Alex?
Yeah, I think that's right. You're going to get a lot of bounce off of this cactus here with that fixture.
So we'll use these on our saguaros and some of our other trees, and then we got to be careful where we use these because we don't need to use these guys.
Most definitely. I would go first and place these throughout your path and see what you got, and then from there come back with your path light and place those.
To illuminate some of the darker spaces.
Most definitely.
You know, one of the things I love about this LED is with all the lights I'm going to have, the drive lights, the path lights, the up lights in this big area, I only need a 600 watt transformer.
That's what's nice. They use very little electricity right now with this kind of fixture. What's also nice about them is the 15-year warranty that you get with this fixture.
So my customers aren't placing bulbs?
No. There is, if something goes wrong, there is no maintenance at all with these anymore. Just take it out, bring it to me, and I'll get you a new one, no questions asked.
That is a great deal, Alex.
Thank you, it is.
Now, Fred's backyard here really wasn't our main focus. If you recall, it was rather sparse and pretty uninteresting. Oh, they had a barbecue grill on a cart back here, but it really wasn't inviting for them to come out here and use this space. Now, we have this lawn area here that we put a proper irrigation system into, and it's really filled out quite nicely. We also added this nice flagstone stepping stone walk to go with his other flagstone that he had here, And this leads them right from their back patio to the main attraction back here, which is this barbecue and bar. The barbecue grill built out of masonry at 36-inch counter height, a little bit of electricity for rotisserie, toaster, mixer, whatever. Stainless steel grill with a little storage door underneath. And this is the bar height at 42 inches. It's going to have some bar stools there. So when Fred's right in here grilling, he's still in the center of all the recreation activities that are going on out here. In addition, all of this tile he had in an old storeroom. So this has really been here with this house for a long, long time, and we were able to use it on this barbecue bar and top. Now, we also added some more of those plants that will give them color, aren't as frost sensitive, and kind of fill a lot of this space in. And then there were some really old pots and some ratty looking rock and area in front of the master bedroom tub, which his wife wanted to be able to sit in the tub and look out at a pretty area. So we planted some of the cactus, added some more plants, found a couple of his old sculptures in a pot, put that right in there, and she's got a great view. Now this area, with the lawn, which allows them to go ahead and have some additional tables and chairs, they can accommodate a large group out here. This becomes a great entertaining area for the whole family. Another space that wasn't used by the family was the acre of desert next to the property. The area was overgrown and frankly a little dangerous because the cacti were encroaching on the one pathway they had. As you can see, we transformed this space into a botanical garden for Fred and his family. First, we defined the area by making new pathways that branch off throughout the property and lead you to seating areas and little hideaways. The loose rock that we gathered from around the property really frame the walkways and give it a more natural look. All the paths are now safe and clear of any cacti or shrubs sticking out. The final touch was lighting to accent the paths and plants. Another serene destination of this botanical garden is the wildlife water feature. We took boulders from the wash and turned them into a tranquil water feature. The wildlife can come to have a drink, and the family can sit on their new bench and enjoy the views. Overall, this desert area turned out to be a great addition to this historic house and blends nicely with the new entrance and planter beds. And more importantly, the family now has a space they can use and enjoy. Coming up on Step Outside, we head to the pool area to see the transformation. And sitting by the pool with a few drinks sounds wonderful. We've got some great drink recipes, courtesy of the Hermosa Inn's Barkeep. That's next.